In this session, first, we're going to update the link for our navbar. So when user click on the messages, it will link to the conversation page, which is this one. Now, if user click on the become a host, it will go to the form to create a new room. Also, as I mentioned earlier, those user lists down here, it's just for testing purpose. So we're going to remove it from the conversation page. Instead, we're going to display the send message button on the user info page. So if you want to send a message to a certain user, just go to his or her info page. In our project, open F, views, share, and navbar.html.exe. Now if you scroll down here, here's the link we want to change. So I'll just remove this one. Okay, so in here, we're going to say link to conversations path do, and don't forget to close it. So basically, we just create a block with a link, and inside the block, we got a message with the icon of envelope. Now we're going to do the similar thing with this, and first we just remove a link, and here we're going to say link to new room path and do. Now close the block. Alright, save it. Open our web browser and go to the home page. For example, if you click on the become a host link, now as you can see, just go to rooms new, and actually just link you to the form to create a new room. So here you can create room. Now if you click on the messages, just bring you to the conversation. Great. Now it's time to remove those user lists here. And for example, if you open the user 7, for example, and here we're going to display a send message button right under the avatar. So in our project, open F, view, conversation, and index.html.exe. Now scroll down. First, I'm going to copy this link, and then I'll just remove all of these. Now save it. Now open F, views, users, show.html.exe. Right under the avatar, we want to first maybe just create a break and create a new div here, and inside this div we're going to pass the link here. So we got a current user ID, which is good, the recipient user.id, but remember that here we got to add user, we got to add here, so that's why you need to put an add here. Alright, everything seems to be good. Now we want to create a new style sheet for this. So I'm going to say btn, primary, and white. Alright, save it. Actually, we don't need to break it, I'll just remove it. And for this div, we're going to create a new class, and I'm going to say row space 2. So basically, we just create a space inside this div to make sure you got a room between this button and the avatar image above. Now back to our web browser and hit refresh. Okay, so awesome, we just got this button. Now if I click here, it just linked to the conversation 1 and messages. Looks great. Now if you go into user 6, which is the Iron Man, now here we can see the thing. We are logged in, the current user is Iron Man, and in Iron Man we still have this send message button, which is wrong. We can't send a message to ourselves, so we need to prevent this behavior. So back to our show user page. Here I'm going to check if the current user is not the user. Then we're going to display this. Alright, so we're going to display this button only if this user is not the current user. Simple as that. Now refresh our web browser. Awesome, so everything just back to normal. Now for testing, let's go to Leo. Cool, so for Leo we have this same message button. Alright, so that's it for this session, guys. I hope you enjoyed this task, and I'll see you in the next challenge.